Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm going to be doing your weekly horoscopes. Now, I need to look up, it's going to be your horoscopes for the January 6th through the 12th, 2019. Can you believe that? We're already in the first part of January. So, we're going to start off with Aries. Aries, this week for you, I do foresee that a lot of you out there are going to be dealing with some baggage. This could be baggage that's resurfacing from last year, things that maybe you didn't close out, or chapters in your life that you did not close out for whatever reason, and it's now lingering at the forefront of your life. And a lot of you are asking yourselves, maybe, what can I do to change that? And so it's almost like you're inner conflicted. There's an inner conflict going on with you, Aries, where a lot of you are kind of maybe moody, touchy. Some things are very sensitive to you, and it could be like a trigger point if you're not careful. And that's kind of the energy that I feel and pick up on as of right now. Now, for Taurus, my Taurians out there, this week is a lot about assessing your financial areas, your financial conditions. A lot of you are focused on the money. It is the new year, but you're still kind of thinking, what should you do? Or maybe you're getting some new year's resolutions or plans into manifestation and wanting to succeed. There's a part of it that, you know, Spirit is saying that some of it may be a little delayed. It may not happen in the exact time frame, especially if you're like waiting for some money to come to you from someone that you borrowed money to, or you have a case pending, or some kind of approval for an application. There could be some delays in whatever you're waiting to hear news from. Do not get discouraged, and do not lose your faith, because it's going to just get better. Let me just fix this camera here. God, it's not acting right. Sorry about that. Alright, so as we get into Gemini, this week for you, Gemini, it is all about your home life. A lot of you are not feeling peace in your home life, and it's sad because, you know, that should be home, whereas it should be something like the saying goes, you know, home is where the heart is. But for a lot of you Geminis out there right now, it may not feel like that. It may feel kind of chaotic in your home. Individuals in your home could be going through a lot of emotional distress. But it feels like kind of this energy that lingered from 2019, from December, is easing up and easing off of you. So it looks like it's a little bit better. I feel like a lot of you throughout this week are going to feel a little bit more determined and have a clear head, and kind of clearing out a lot of the things that you have to do, that you've been procrastinating. This could be your own personal workload, you know, rearranging things, maybe even doing an early spring cleaning, even though we're not even in spring yet. But there is a lot of movement, a lot of air. We are the air signs, the Geminis, but there is a lot of like airy movement around this week, specifically for y'all. So for us, I should say. I'm a Gemini, hello. So communication, expect to be receiving a lot of emails, a lot of that, you know, going on this week. Cancer, my moon childs, I'm also part Cancer. My rising and moon are both in Cancer. So for Cancers this week in particular, this is going to be kind of a week in which a lot of us are going to be wishy-washy. When I say wishy-washy, what do I mean by that? I just mean that a lot of us are going to be kind of, you know, looking at all of our options and may not be able to make a decision. It's almost like we feel trapped into making a decision, and there's maybe two different ways that this could go. This could be about your, you know, your love life with someone, or a friendship, and it's kind of draining already. So I feel like there's elements of that this week that's going to have you reassessing people in your life, whether it's a family member, it's a love life situation. I feel like, you know, as the end of the week approaches, a lot of you Cancerians out there, a lot of you Moonchilds, are definitely going to find that a lot of this tension eases up off of you as well, and you make a lot of peace within yourself, but it kind of leaves you very exhausted. So pay attention to your energy, to fatigue, and make sure that you're getting and nurturing yourself, getting enough sleep, getting enough adequate water and food in your body, because, you know, it is the winter months, and so with a lot of you, depending where you live, you could be in that hibernation kind of state where you're not really motivated to do anything or get, you know, your body moving. And for you as well, Cancerians, I feel like it's very important for you to have movement, you know, any time in the year, but specifically in the winter months. All right. So now we're off to my Leos. Leos, this week for you, you are fierce. You are, you know, really confronting people, really standing up for yourself. You're very vocal and passionate this week. So where your work life is concerned, where your private life is concerned, I feel like these are two areas in particular where you make a lot of progress, and maybe just clearing out the air and just being very transparent. And I feel like a lot of people around you will appreciate that. They will appreciate that you are very transparent about this. And then I see, you know, this week as well for you, if you are a Leo, that you're going to be moving forward again. A lot of you could be looking towards applying for new jobs. A lot of you could be already starting off the new year in a new position, or maybe even a self-employment venture, starting up a new business. But there's a lot of movement as well for my Leos out there. Virgo, my Virgos out there, if you are a Virgo, this week there's a lot of traveling, there's a lot of commuting, whether it's you going out of town on the weekend or during the week, or going and flying somewhere, but there is a lot of movement, and this could just be you running errands during the week. But I feel this busy. You're going to be a busy bee if you're a Virgo this week. It's just going to be very busy for you. For some of you, there's a lot of things that you maybe had put off since the holidays. You know, we just came out of the holidays, and so you need to clear out a lot of things that you have been piling up, whether this is like going to the grocery store and shopping and filling up your pantry and your refrigerator again and freezer. You know, these are going to be the tasks that are kind of mundane to some of you, but for some of you, you take great pleasure in being, you know, very active and moving around and things like that. I also feel like there's a lot of focus with the twin flame energy. So a lot of you that may be in a relationship with a soulmate may be focused on a twin flame. You know, when we talk about twin flames, a lot of people may think that it's romantic in nature, and it's not always romantic. Our twin flames can be someone that we cared about, that we had a very romantic relationship in a past life, and sometimes we reincarnate with the same soul families, etc. So with you, I feel like a lot of you are going to be tuning into maybe a twin flame that is here on earth or is already in the spirit realm, but there are some feelings that may develop, or some thoughts about someone that you cared about very extremely, and you don't know that they're your twin flame, and you just can't get them out of your mind. Or this week it's kind of like you're thinking about them, and this could be your twin flame that is kind of popping in and out of your mind. So just know that whatever you're receiving, you're probably not wrong. There is some telepathic information or communication between you and another person. So this is the first part of the horoscopes. I'm going to cut it off and do the second part, otherwise my camera will I have to change the batteries out. So I'm sorry about that, but stay tuned. I'll be right back. Hi guys, and we're back again. I'm doing the second part of the horoscope. So we're going to start with Libra. Libra, this week for you, Libra, it is all about you having self-confidence, embracing your witchy side, embracing your magical side, realizing that you're magical and you have magic in your veins, and you're able to manifest the things that you want in your life. But it's just a matter of you know, really acknowledging that part of yourself, that you have everything it takes. I feel like there's a little bit of self-doubt that some of you are holding on to. Don't let that, you know, creep up on you and get the best of you. I also feel like you may be on a journey, a very personalized type of journey, which is very spiritual in nature. It's very deep, and it's kind of like reconnecting to those parts of yourself that for some reason you have forgotten, or that you have put on the back burner. Whether this is nurturing yourself, going to the hair salon, getting a massage, you know, getting your hair pressed or relaxed, you know, whatever it is, it's something about you kind of embracing the natural side of yourself, but also embracing who you once were and putting more care and extra effort into yourself. I feel like this may invite a lot of new energy into your life, especially if you've been a Libra that is single and have been single for quite some time. There's something about you kind of having a pep in your step and kind of knowing that you're all that in a bag of chips, okay? So it's going to be very good to see this, how this transpires this week for you. Alright, so now we're going to get to Scorpios. Scorpios, my Scorpios out there, a lot of you are feeling trapped in a situation. You may not feel peace, especially if you're a married or in a committed relationship as a Scorpio. You may be finding that there's some difficulties or some differences in opinions that are kind of surfacing for some of you. A lot of you are focused on your money, where it's going. Maybe your partner doesn't handle money well, or they're spending it frivolously on foolish things that are not necessities, and you're more of the person that kind of wants to save it for a rainy day. But I feel like there is some focus, some tension back and forth. You're gonna have your ups and downs this week if you're a Scorpio. You're gonna feel kind of motivated, and then some of you are just gonna feel like blah, like, you know, I'm not like in a mood. And a lot of people around you will be picking up on that. Sagittarius, this week for you Sagittarius, it's all about you assessing whatever you're doing in your life, kind of finding more balance. I feel like a lot of you feel kind of, you know, you came out of the holidays and maybe it was not a very peaceful holiday, and so you're kind of stressed out coming into the new year. So I feel like for a lot of you this week, it's about focusing on more balance. I also feel like some of you are seeking some type of validation. You know, maybe somebody did you wrong, or you told somebody something and they couldn't see it, or they denied it, but you know deep down as an intuitive that, you know, homegirl and homeboy is lying. Okay, so I do get that. I also feel like there is a lot of focus right now with a strong masculine energy. So again, feeling like your love life is something that you're focused on if you are in a relationship with someone who is a very masculine energy. I feel like a lot of you are going to be having some kind of conflict, and maybe that person wants to take more control in the relationship or have more say, and it may not set well with you. So be very vocal about what your intentions are and what you're willing to accept. Alright, Capricorn, my Capricorns, it is a fun week for you if you're a Capricorn. I see a lot of sunny days, going to the beach, being outside. If you got a boo, you know, you are going to be booed up, like that song, Booed Up. But I really feel like it's very fun energy. A lot of you are going to be going on romantic dates, thinking about your boo. At the same time, I feel like you're coming out of some kind of trauma that you've been going through personally, like an internal struggle that you haven't revealed to a lot of people that may not know that you're going through something. This could be like depression, but you put on like a poker face, and you're very much about, you know, kind of hiding or concealing those innermost secrets of yourself. And this week I feel like you're going to be letting go a little bit from that, and it's going to feel good kind of to feel a little bit more ease and validation from the universe. Aquarius, if you're an Aquarius out there, hello my Aquarians, this week for you, I feel like there's a lot of hiccups in communication. Things are not going to be well received by other people. Things that you say may be taken or misconstrued and taken out of proportion. There's some focus again on your communication. Slow things down, slow them down just a little bit. Take it down a notch if you are kind of very busy or in work mode. I also feel like you are kind of feeling emotionally fulfilled in other areas of your life, especially in your romantic areas. And so some of you may be looking towards, you know, doing something special with your, you know, your significant other, or, you know, doing something to pamper yourself at the same time, or pamper the both of you, like scheduling in a massage or something, you know, a facial at the spa. You know, there's just a lot of different things that you will be focused on. But one thing that stands true if you're an Aquarian this week is that it is going to be very busy in communication. You're going to be very much socializing, the social butterfly, whether it's on your Facebook, on your Instagram, a DM, a message, a text message, voice messages, whatever, emails. You're going to be very busy on social media. Be sure to take time to derail yourself from that, or de-stress rather, that's the better word, if you are an Aquarian. Alright, Pisces, this week for you Pisces, It seems like some of you are up in a battle. Maybe you came out of the holidays, went back to work, and you know your boss is on you, or you have a group of people and you're just like not having it. I don't know what the situation is, but some of you Pisces out there are going to be kind of spicy this week. When I say spicy, I mean like you could easily lose your temper and kind of like be in a battle, or be kind of up in other people's faces, and you could have some people kind of throwing shade at you. It is a week just to kind of be cautious and really pay attention to what your intentions are and how you're feeling and how that corresponds to other people around you. I also feel like this is a week in which if you have been holding on to a decision that you've been procrastinating on making, you just need to go ahead and go forth with it, okay? Go forth with the decision, go forth and just be happy about doing it. Don't think twice. I think a lot of you get up in your mind and kind of become very analytical, or you try to rely more on your intuitive side, but Spirit is saying just to take a chance, be a risk taker, okay? So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. If you did like these horoscopes, please hit that red subscribe button and that notification bell icon that says all, okay? So you can be notified of all the things that I publish on this channel. Hit the smash the like button, the little thumbs up if you like this video. And don't forget that I am teaching some mediumship and psychic courses on my Patreon. Also, my book, Starseed Footsteps, is in stock again. My oracle cards are available, and I will be updating my shop later this weekend. If not, it will be this coming week with new jewelry items. So be sure to check out my emails if you haven't subscribed to my website. My newsletter, go to my website and there's a subscribe pop-up. Subscribe to my website so that way you can be notified of any personal emails that I'll be sending out. And if you also haven't joined my Patreon, like I said, it's $1.99 per month. And your support is greatly appreciated, but you also will get exclusive content to videos, sales, yada yada yada. You know the drill. So I love you so much. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing week. Bye.